Hey Nash, what should we make?
I found a recipe for sweet potato chickpea patties, which sound kind of like gnocchi or potato pancakes. Let's try that.
Vegetarian coming for you, that's a surprise, but all right, let's make chickpea sweet potato patties. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we don't often make vegetarian dishes, but when we do, they're delicious. Today, we're gonna make chickpea sweet potato patties. To me, I've never made them, but to me, it kind of sounds like a gnocchi like a sweet potato gnocchi in a pancake form, which sounds kind of awesome. So come on this journey, and without further ado, let's go. We start with 2 medium-ish sweet potatoes. And then we proceed to stab them until they die. And then when your potatoes are sufficiently dead and stabbed, then we're gonna wrap them up in some paper towel and we're gonna microwave them for, if you had one, it would be 7 minutes. So I'm guessing 10 minutes for 2, but I'll get right back to you on that. And then you could dice an onion, but I'm gonna grate an onion. So pick your poison, do whatever you want. It's your gnocchi pancakes. And don't take risks like me, because then you just grate your fingers and that's bad. Here is our 2 sweet potatoes. We took the skin off and whatever. And then we got 2 cans of drained, rinsed chickpeas, or garbanzo beans, if you will. Yes, they are the same thing. And then we throw in 1 clove of minced garlic, 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan, 1/4 cup flour, 1 egg, and the onion that we grated. And then we are going to mash all this up. I probably should have mashed the sweet potatoes and the garbanzo beans before I added the rest of the ingredients, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. So learn from my mistakes, folks. So you want to mash it, but it did say in the recipe that I was looking at, you want to leave some a little bit chunky for texture, so that's kind of what we're going for. If you don't like texture and you wanted to make this a smoother thing, I'm guessing you could throw it in your KitchenAid or a food processor and probably make a nice smooth mixture and save yourself from this mess. If it gets too wet, you can add a little bit more flour like I just did. All right, and then we have our chunky, beany, potatoey, gnocchi pancake patty mixture. Awesome, moving on. All right, and then do a pan on medium heat, add a little bit of oil, and then we make little patties that are 2 to 3 tablespoons. So I'm thinking like that. I have no idea, so we're just winging it, folks. Okay, they're not gonna be pretty, but that's okay. Most of the things we make aren't. We go for delicious. All right, I think this one went down first. Oh, look at that. Oh, these cook way quicker than I thought. And then flip after a few minutes when you got a nice little crust on the bottom side. When your guys are done, just go ahead and pull them, set them aside on a plate or something or other. And here's our 2 guys right here. I'm just gonna go put a little bit of tzatziki sauce on here. I know that's not how it's pronounced. Is it tzatziki or tzatziki? Tzatziki? Somebody tell me in the comments. So we'll just do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and then a little bit of that. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And there we have our chickpea sweet potato patties, or sweet potato gnocchi pancakes. Not really sure, but they kind of look good and they smell delicious. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. Sorry, Bob. It's actually really good. I mean, if you like chickpeas and you like sweet potatoes, it's kind of like somewhere between a sweet potato pancake and like a giant gnocchi pancake, if that makes any sense at all. It's like crispy on the outside, still kind of soft on the inside. It's quite delicious. And then you can pair it with whatever you want. One thing I did forget is I forgot to add the spices, and then I added them last minute, and I forgot to turn on the camera for that. So you do want to make sure, I'll put it in the recipe below, but just so you know, if you're taking notes or something, which you shouldn't be because the recipe's below, so no need to work. Pinch of salt and pepper, teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of oregano. I highly recommend. It's a great little vegetarian dish. And hey, if you need to add some fiber to your diet, this is a good way to do it. Beans and sweet potatoes. I feel like Liam would be proud. I hope so. If you're watching, Liam, are you proud of me? But hey, that's what I think. But let's see what Nash thinks. Hey, bud, how you doing?
I'm doing good. The DeLorean is almost done, so pretty soon we should be able to take the time machine for an inaugural spin.
Well, check it out. We made these chickpea sweet potato patties that you wanted, and we made a dog-friendly version just for you. So here you go. What do you think?
Well, color me impressed. That's actually really good. Of course, meat makes everything better, but this is definitely a winner, and I'd eat it again.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Sometimes you climb out of bed in the morning and you think, I'm not going to make it, but you laugh inside, remembering all the times you felt that way.
Nash approves, I approve. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of vegetarian dishes, but I love sweet potatoes and I love chickpeas. And I'm not a vegetarian, but that doesn't mean you can't throw some of it into your diet. Like I said, great source of fiber, and it was pretty delicious. So go try it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, go like, share, hype, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, drop that down in the comments. And hey, if you like this video, go check out some of our other similar videos. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.